These Vietnamese are warily watching the cleanup of Phu Loc. The VC hit last night in action described by Captain James Hall, the commanding officer of Combined Action Company Hotel.
At approximately 0345, my headquarters at Phu Loc District was taken under a mortar attack, and then some Vietcong sappers with satchel charges managed to penetrate the perimeter and do extensive damage with their satchel charges. The mortars also did a great deal of damage. We had 2 U.S. killed and about 8 wounded, and Vietnamese soldiers about 6 killed and 14 or 15 wounded. And the U.S. part of the compound, which I shared with an Army advisory team, is now leveled.
An even more vivid description is given by Corporal James Braun. He was wounded while manning a bunker with other Marines and Vietnamese popular forces.
And the next thing I know, the damn grenade rolls in, take a kick at it, and it's partly at butt, it goes off, but it doesn't have the full effect of the damn thing. And we hear the Charlies outside, they regrouped or something. They're a little bit confused, they don't know quite what's coming off, so I mentioned everybody just has to word to sit tight, keep quiet. Well, anyway, the radio, we're trying to get a puff to get a little air support, cover the perimeter and that. So now we're damn sure we have people running around in a wire. But the radio's out, and well, anyway, it isn't out, but it's making a lot of noise, and the Charlies hear this, and a clown throws another one in, and it goes off. A Charlie sticks his head in, the Sergeant Cass blows him away. Another grenade lands in there. They blow a couple more Charlies away. And the bunker's burning, and all this hot ash is falling on us, and that's how I got one of my wounds, I guess.
The district headquarters was only 1 point hit. A unit called Rear Point 7 also was leveled.
At Rear Point 7, I lost 7 killed, 4 wounded, 2 presently missing.
The 2 missing Marines had actually been captured. One of them, Corporal Steve Nelson, describes what happened to him.
So when I was leaving the radio room to go back to my bunker, 6 of them jumped me as I come out the door. They didn't hit me or anything. They just grabbed a hold of me and grabbed my weapon away from me.
The second young Marine, Lance Corporal Mike Roha, tells an even more amazing story.
So I went out of my bunker around the front of the compound to find the corpsman. I passed by some people standing there. I thought that these were our PFs that were standing there, and they had their hands up. I told them, no, and I just kept running. I didn't know at this time that they were NVA. I thought they wanted to give up, all of us, and I couldn't see that then. And went down a little bit farther, and the NVA officer stuck a pistol in my stomach. Surrender, no die is all they knew. Then after that, they wanted to start burning everything, so they took us outside the compound. We sat outside maybe 50 meters away, and they threw gasoline on everything and burned it.
These young Marines escaped from their captors and made their way back to friendly forces. An estimated 2 battalions of North Vietnamese troops took part in the combined attack here and at points 5, 6, and 7. They paid a fearful price for momentary control of the area. 30 of these NVA bodies were found in the wire and within the compound here at Phu Loc when a reaction force reinforced the defending Marines and popular forces early this morning. Why did the NVA hit these Combined Action Company units? Captain Hall explains it this way.
I think that my CAC units and this headquarters were a primary target and have been for a long time because we sit right along Highway 1. We help keep that supply route open. We have managed to kill a lot of Viet Cong. We represent a force that has been in the area for more than a year, a staying force. And I think that they do not like this, that the people have a chance to realize that we're going to stick around and help them. Therefore, the VC are especially anxious to hurt us and hope that we will go away and not come back and protect the people, which is our mission. And, of course, they're wrong. We're going to stay right where we are and continue our mission of combined action working with the Vietnamese Popular Forces troops to protect the Vietnamese in the villages and to help them help themselves.
The Marines will stay and continue the mission. Corporal Nelson echoes Captain Hall's sentiment. As a prisoner for a short time, he saw the NVA close up.
Maybe they're sort of like a Superman, like they can do a lot more than we can, but that's the wrong impression. We're a lot better than they are.
We're lot better than they are. Leatherneck's of the 3rd Marine Division, who rushed into this area, pursued the retreating enemy into the foothills of the surrounding mountains. Although the Marines lost 13 killed and 21 wounded in the combined and coordinated assault, the NVA left behind 50 of their dead, along with 16 individual weapons. It's believed that the well-planned attack against this area is part of an overall plan to counter the nation-building program, which continues to be a thorn in the side of the enemy. But as Captain Hall stated, if the NVA thinks this plan will work and the Marines will leave, they are wrong. We will stay and we will continue the mission.